Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWS. This is video number 2 of 6. I'm trying to get out 6 episodes today because there's that much value in tonight's MLB slate. This video is Red Sox versus Cardinals. Let's roll.
Welcome to the SWS. The SWS. SWS. Hey, get the SWS.
All right, St. Louis on the road in Boston here. The line opens up with the Red Sox very slightly favored. Boston minus 115. Early action all over the Sox too. 83% of early money is on Boston. And yo, really not much changes here. I mean, we get a few more dollars in on the Red Sox. It's up to 90% of the money on Boston. Line doesn't budge at all, which I think is kind of interesting, that 90% of the money's on Boston. The line hasn't moved. I'm not going to call it a trap or anything. I'm just saying keep an eye on this. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. Let's plug in our teams. We got St. Louis on the road, Adam Wainwright pitching. Boston at home, Michael Wacha is pitching. And according to our numbers, Boston should be heavy favorites here. That's two pretty solid leans on the Red Sox. All right, let's start with bats. And we got two very good lineups here in the past week, 6th and 8th in OPS in the MLB. So two of the hotter lineups at first glance. But if you take a deeper look, I actually think both of these lineups are cooling off. The Boston Red Sox have not played a team above 500 since May 18th. That's a full month. So yeah, the Red Sox offensive numbers lately have looked good, but it's because they've hit the easiest stretch of their schedule all season. Now the St. Louis Cardinals are in town. The Cardinals are 37-27, first place in the NL Central. Things could get interesting, but hold up. Yo, the Cardinals are coming off a 7-game series where they just played the Reds and the Pirates. So we don't know how real the Cardinals' offensive numbers are either. And just to add on to the Cardinals' point, the series before those 7 games was at Tampa Bay. They scored a combined 6 runs in all 3 games and got swept. So the Red Sox and Cardinals, I think both of their offensive numbers may be a little bit of a facade. So I think the Red Sox and the Cardinals lineups are both super overvalued right now, which is probably why I'm going to hit some unders in here, but we'll get to the bets later. Next, let's match up the starting pitchers, and we got 2 good ones here, Adam Wainwright versus Michael Wacha. If I had to pick who had the edge, I'd probably take Wainwright by a smidge, because it seems like even when he's giving up hits, dude just always finds a way to pitch his way out of trouble. I will say this may be a tough matchup for Wainwright though, because Boston is 4th in the MLB in batting with runners in scoring position. So the Wainwright magic, where he always gets out of trouble, it's gonna be tough to pull off against the Sox. Michael Wacha, on the other hand, he's definitely been good, but he hasn't been great. I mean, if you look at his numbers from his recent starts, he's definitely been above average solid. But who has he pitched against? In his last 6 starts, 2 of them are against Seattle, and 2 of them are against the slumping Angels. So how impressive is 4 2/3 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks against an Angels team who's on the road and that had lost like 9 straight at that point? I mean, is that really that impressive? Yeah, you got the win, but like, that's not that dominant. Last up, bullpens, and the edge definitely goes to Boston here. The Red Sox over the past few weeks have been a top 5 bullpen, no doubt. St. Louis is more in the 15th range, pretty average. Now, I will say that guy, Danish and Brazier, 2 of Boston's favorite arms out of the bullpen, they both pitched 2 days in a row. Now, they only threw like 9 pitches, 12 pitches, but I really doubt Boston throws them out there to pitch for a 3rd consecutive day. So they'll probably be without those 2 guys, but even without them, I'll give the bullpen edge to Boston anyway. So in conclusion, starting pitching, slight edge to the Cardinals. Bats, slight edge to the Cardinals. Bullpen, edge to Boston. So what are we betting here? Well, to be honest, when I first looked at this game, I loved the Cardinals and I was all into it. And the more research I did, it's more turned into a lean on the Cardinals. And I'm going to take the bullpens out of it. I'm just going to bet first 5, under 5 at plus 100. And the Cardinals first 5 money line at minus 110. Just a half unit each, nothing huge on this game. There's too much value on the slate tonight to really go all in on this game. Final ticket posted on Kirms.com and the Sauce Network app. All of the teams' picks in all sports. Everything, tennis, we got US Open stuff, all kinds of stuff. It's all on there. Check it out. Also, if there's any crazy last minute changes, injuries, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely do my best to keep you posted on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. Friday night, Father's Day weekend, US Open, MLB, tons of money to be made or lost. Hopefully we're making some. Let's have a good weekend. I'll talk to you on Twitter.